Welcome back to this match number 10 of Junior Boys National Football Championship for Dr. BC Roy Trophy 2026. Here at this venue, Bengaluru, we have two great teams, Chandigarh versus Punjab, at this beautiful venue in Bangalore Football Stadium. We have two great teams led by two great captains, Chandigarh versus Punjab, whereas Chandigarh led by the team Jevin Arora, whereas the Punjab led by Mandeep Singh. In red, white, we have Chandigarh. In Punjab, we have in blue, yellow, and that's both teams meeting together. And that's we have the great teams shaking hands, meeting each other, and there will be a chance for the photograph as well as we move alongside. We have the four officials today present with us, and soon we have the photograph from the session. And yes, it is a memory to be remembered for boys. We've got this great opportunity to represent the state wearing this attire jersey. Proud moment for any youngster to be a part of this team playing 11, and that's something they'll always remember throughout their life. When they grow up, they'll watch this photograph and surely feel proud of what they did in their childhood. And that's same as followed by Chandigarh side as well. And there we have, and now two captains will be coming up. One side we have Mandeep Singh, goalkeeper and captain. We have the four officials, Akil A N, Salman Al Faris K, Mohammad Hassan Nazar, Sihabuddin P. These are the four officials we have. And match commissioner today, Andrew Shaker D. And that's E. The photograph between two captains with four officials. And yes, after 1 minute, the proceeding will start. We see both teams will line up. And today, your host, Mohammad Suhaib, for the game. Stay tuned for this great game awaits here at this venue. We have the lineup. Shami Kumar, the goalkeeper, Ayush Gupta, Garnav, Namandeep Singh, Divyuk Sandwahan Sharma, Parth Khanna, Javin Arora, Arav Sood, Hiral Chima, Ankit Rahi, and coach we have Ankur Khanna. Along with we have the head team coach Sandeep Sandhu. The playing 11 of Punjab, Mahekdeep Singh, captain and goalkeeper, Ashu Kumar, Yuvraj Singh, Jashanpreet Singh, Pawandeep Singh, Aniket Diga, Mohammad Subhan, Shahid Khan, Ramandeep Singh, Dayanan Yadav, Hargun Singh. And the substitute followed Ashmit, Ritish Gupta, Ayan Sharma, Devesh Rawat, Ekamjit Singh, Manvik, Yuvraj Bhardwaj. In Punjab, we have Ronik Dehar, Mohammad Aslam, Sukhwinder Singh, Mansimran Singh, Taibang Naganga, Amit Pal Singh, Yashveer Singh, Sartaj Singh, Karanjot Singh. And the proceeding will start up today. Just within this 1 minute time, we see the ground. Players already been on their respective positions, and it will be a start of call. And let's see who will take this kick away. And the whistle goes up for the Punjab side, takes it down, kicks it, drags it inside the D. Just looks to see both teams in good possession. Jersey number 15 passes it back, and that's just they want to gain the momentum. Just the beginning few seconds will show up how this team will approach the entire game, and that is a good way to start off this proceeding with a very good start. In fact, being commanding high, not giving them any chance. These are the moments of the game where the game starts building and changing the rhythm in the very few seconds when you try to create pressure on the opponent side, and that's what a good pass from center right to the left, looking to get in by jersey number 15 with that cross and straight into the hands of Shami Kumar. Ramandeep Singh with that quick pass and then kick followed by the other player. And that's what Punjab showing the early strike, looking to get that position up. And that's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Just looking to kick that one up. Again, that's a big mistake there. Passes back. Ramandeep Singh still there in the deep, finding the ball. And yes, he's got the ball, looking to get inside that cross pass. And he's got it inside the. Good work, good work. And the clearance coming up. But excellent work done by the Ramandeep Singh. Shining high on that occasion. And yes, it start off with that one. And that's where the game will get the moment up. Pressure will be starting to build early on the team, whichever play little loose. But good work done by Punjab, excellently marking and just playing with that pass. Just the point they're concentrating on the passing side. Rest is the ball will keep the place itself with the time being clinching. And that's just the start, but that's where you get the ball. And the most time you get the with the ball, that's where you get good confidence over that match, and the ball gets stick to your leg, good movement start building up, and that's a bit good piece of rehearsal as well, a big warm up I would say, to get the game going up, strengthen their muscle, and that's where they'll get idea somewhere, start getting in their mind with that clearance kick coming in with that clearance, but well done. Back to back, two times we've seen Punjab entering inside that region, and good work done in the end by Chandigarh side, showing good piece of defense, and now would look to continue with that same on that forward line as well. And that's where the game starts of building with that intent. Very often with that kick coming up over that way, looking to get inside, chance still there, and then in the end he's lost the ball. Well done by Chandigarh side, keeping an eye on the ball, on the movement of the player, and that what makes good presence of mind. Very careful at every point, not giving any error, any mistake, and that's good work done in the end. That's absolutely great to watch it up. And yes, you see good work. And that's where Chandigarh not taking any risk. That's good. Sometimes you play with that right intent. Just the first foremost responsibility comes for the defender. Make sure you do not do any error and just passes it back. That's all. Kick it away from that danger zone. That's the first priority. And then come keeping the ball to your side, showing some good dribbling skill, showing some movement with the ball. That's long kick and brilliant save. Brilliant, absolutely good work done in the end. But a good kick, and we see that whistle from that referee point. And yes, ball provided to the Chandigarh side. Will be happy with that save. An absolutely great goalkeeping so far from Shami Kumar, wearing jersey number 1. And yes, that's what the best part of the game comes through, when you wanted to make sure that thing goes in your way. And that's where Chandigarh also wanted to ensure that they are on that same page. They wanted to also dominate the same way, but Ramandeep Singh specially handling that region from the left, covering that region. That's good work done by him in the end, keeping the ball along with that pass. Again, that counter attack, and in the end, could not reach to that time, but well done and good pass and a good opportunity created with that immediate way, realizing that it was little away with that hint. And that's come great. When you watch things going inside your way, you look to set and get the stage up, and that's where that cross pass with that header, and that's brilliant, absolutely great. And then that pass coming up again, Ramandeep Singh getting the ball back with that good pass, good movement, brilliant, absolutely inside that wing, and the clearance back. That's time to time we see that clearance coming back and a good work done in the end. And that's absolutely great to watch it up, checking that one up. And yes, with time to time, they they're getting their opportunity but could not getting full hold. That's where the game gets good. Way to watch them up, tying that knot, and somehow Chandigarh analyzing this game pretty well in the defense, but somehow lapsing that one in that forward line. They need to do something for winning this game. They need to be a little bit attacking as well, good in the defending point, but you see that attacking point from that Punjab side has been immense, meticulous with that point, have a good control, have a good rhythm, and then aggressively charging back inside that region, just number 16, trying to get Dayanand Yadav, I would say. And you see again Ramandeep Singh, key player. Whenever you see that ball going up, you see Ramandeep Singh, and they're playing with every sort of intent, a bit defensive, a bit attacking more, targeting that region just very simple, keeping it center half to center right, a good coordination with the long passes as well, making sure that long kick with that header and the clearance, and that's good way enough inside that region. And could that be a chance? But clearance in the end would have been a great chance, but the clearance coming back. And that's a good way to point it up. Check that one away with that cross, with that clearance, and that's a good way. Still, we find that ball passing, and that's been 10 minutes, 11 minutes so far, but still we see that dominantly side from the Punjab in that hunt. Cross. Oh dear, that could be a chance. And done in the end. Well done, boys in blue. Now this becomes a disaster for Chandigarh. Eyes will be open now. What has happened? And what was I was talking about? difficulty in that assessment, but in the end, deflection, a bit dodge, and then in the end, that beautiful goal inside that nets. And wonderful work done in the end. Again, you see good kick coming back from jersey number 16. One touch, two touch, and then inside that nets. A good work done in the end. A very good work done in the end. And now the pressure will start from this point, building upon.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ 230 to 330 ಅಲ್ವಾ ಹಾಂ 223 ಇದೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ವೀಕೆಂಡ್ 300 ಬಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲೇಯೋನ
Again, straight into his hand,
300 ಏನೋ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಮೇಡಮ್
and the whistle goes up.
ಹಾಂ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಹಾಂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಮೇಡಮ್
And that's the corner coming up. And just touch of go with that ease. And that corner being put it down. Still, they've got one chance more. Again, wanted to create the best possible way. And then does it back. Back to back goals, and Punjab in a good command. Not sure of this goal being given. I think so, yes, it is. And yes, the scoreboard ignites with one more. Two on the board. This time, this cross and the corner coming up. And that's just brilliant work done by Ashul Kumar, the man with jersey number 5, with that brilliant goal. And now Punjab in a win-win situation. From this angle, it looks fully dominant. And that's where the pressure starts mounting on Chandigarh side with something not working fine for them. Is absolutely neither now the defense has an absolutely way to stop, neither the forward line still so good to choke the lineup from the Punjab side, and that's where Punjab have got that one opportunity open as they have find their way in order to get goals coming in all the way up, and that's where the pressure starts getting quickly increase and gets burden on them with the time ticking off as we see 15 minutes of the play being done. And yes, with that time, sticking it up high, waiting for that chance, and then in the end, that's just where the kicks start kicking off. And what a great way to watch it up back then with that same time. And again with that back chance, quick kick coming up and then straight into that side. And that's where thing changes it up, down, down with that chance. And that's good work done. Jersey number 16 with that brilliant movement, but could not clear that one up. And still they've got that chance in their way. And that's with that quick legs inside the region. Good work done in the end. And Chandigarh wanted to get back in the game as soon as they wanted to realize the time ticking off. Not going in their favor today, might not be their day. But what a great way from the Punjab side, the way these 17 minutes have been so much great, dominating from their side. Almost from the very first minute, it looks they own this game. They have that great talent, they have got that great potential, and especially the way the captain has put the team, they've shuffled the team up, playing with the up order. And not only this, we have a great substitute lineup as well, and surely they'll give chance in the second half to the one who are on that playing 11 bench. Will definitely deserve a bit part, a contribution from their end as well. And that's where the team gets picking up the talent, and they identify the right talent by giving them chances in such a way to showcase the talent and get right way. And that's where a free kick provided with that immediate effect. A referee point have been great in this tournament so far, very much fair and just in giving the decisions quickly. Knowledgeable referees with great ability to make things calmer. And that's long range kick clearance coming back. And then in the end, safely done. Again, get that ball back. And that's with that time, just kicking that one up. And that's just where the tops off for that chance. And looks to get it back. Again, back to back corners. In fact, totally great in control Punjab and becomes the best competent team in this tournament along with the Karnataka side, I would say. And now a good work done by the defense with that header clearance coming up. 19 minutes of the play so far we've seen. And that's a great way to watch this one up. Every time we see the team getting good positions, stronger and stronger they be in that position. Just with that effect, just because of the players contributing so well, playing so well, trying to showcase every best possible thing along with their side, and that becomes great to be a part with their knowledge, with their effect, especially being on that point. And yes, in the end, that's where things comes handy to them, and a great way to watch them up. We see these are the good moments in the game. And then could be a chance. Well guided, still the ball in the position, and yes, waiting for that chance. Long range kick. Well tried, but just in the air, didn't controlled. Power was there, no doubt about the kick power, but the timing was not right. The thing that it laps. And then with that kick, long way inside that head. And that's where in the end, just starting that one up. And that's where they keep it up high. On that side, jersey number 16 running quickly to get it back but could not reach onto that point. And that's where the time takes off, waiting for that moment. That is a great part, and especially about the young talent. And special thanks contribution to the Karnataka Bangalore Football Association for organizing this tournament, providing it a great wings to this tournament. Especially these are the tournaments which bring the young buzzing talents a great platform, nurturing them, and that is a great platform for those young upcoming players to get exposure for big leagues, getting their name on the board, and that's where we see again a good try, long range kick, the second time as well, but now losing that way, departing from that role as just coming close and then missing that mark, but still Punjab on that great heights with 2 goal leads, and that is an absolute great way to watch them up. And again, that's a good way. Jersey number 19 with that touch. You see, almost dominating so well the ball possession and everything you see, you compare to that point, you will be very grateful, very happy to watch that up that side. You see it up tremendously being flown, tremendously get that way, set it down, and getting all that chance ahead with that lovely timing onto that occasion. Lovely timing, and that's been great part. Watching it up, getting it, set it, go. Long range kick again, and he missed that mark again. And finally, the whistle goes up. And then close to that point, coming close, so close, and then missing that mark up with that time. Looking to go with that cross. Great strategy and a good way to come with center, right, and wrong, and long range kick with that header, but good clearance in the end. Absolutely great way to come up back. Whoa, and my word, so close inside and then bouncing back up. Just close. And that's just going way inside. Just with that pass and that clearance. And just with that pass, taking it away inside that way and just crossing it inside and then just. And that's how they tried it well again. 28 minutes fully dominating in support. The Chandigarh side looks clueless, but the kind of a performance which has happened, it just shows a bit more concentration side from that taking up all the way, and that's where things become easy as you like. Oh, this time he does it well. A good dive high. Shami Kumar absolutely gets it hand, grabs it tightly and kneels it down safely. This shows how careful is he with after this two goals back to back being bamboozled on his side, and now he's become very careful with that thing. And that whistle calls it up, and that will be a water break for 1 minute. A big sigh of relief and refreshment for the team, both teams working hard, and you see they're a little bit exhausted. And why not? It's been a good weather, not that much rain, but the humidity has been more, and that's really they deserve this 1 minute break for the water time. I would say we'll be back on the field with that same energy. Players back returning to their original position after this refreshing 1 minute break. Back on the field with all the hopes. We see boys in red, Chandigarh, and now they're very worried about what has happened. Would look to completely check it up, would look to completely show it up inside. and make it sure if everything goes well, they'll be doing it great. Likely of that site, keeping it simple and safe. Long range kick, clearance coming back, and that you see good touch. Ball with that good position, not missing that position. That's a good way, and the ball going offside. Goalkeeper letting it go. Good work done in the end. And that's where they wanted to wait it up. Check that one up. Time ticking off. And now Punjab showing some intent, showing something. And that's we see a big site as just things not going right. We see physiotherapist quickly running, making sure that everything goes okay, stays all right. And that's what we wish and pray for the same. The physio Sinkaran Arvind for today's. The fourth official we have Shahabuddin P with Piyush Biswas, the referee assessor. And that's likely in the game a bit aside of a small injury coming up. Physiotherapist is absolutely doing great job making sure that the player get good treatment right away and be back on the ground. And that's great. Last 12 minutes to go with this first half to get over. And that's where they wanted to create that charge, create that pressure up. Jersey number 8 with that beautiful pass, crossing that line and missing that line as well with that time. And that's where it happens up. Yes, that's where it takes time. Looking to create one more time with that cross and a good side of clearance back. We've seen them restricted a bit earlier with that time effect. That's great to watch them up. Absolutely great. And that's ideally the best thing to restrict the team still. I would say Chandigarh are in this game. They're not way apart. If they scored a goal, all the hopes will be ignited, and that's where the Chandigarh fans would be wanting that thing. At least one goal the team has to score in order to keep back in the contest and the hopes alive for this match. And that's where easily tackling up, good tackle done by the Punjab side, don't allowing them any inch. Not just an error from their side, you see that professional play of the game with so much greatness. And that's where just taking it up. Chance there, but good work done in the end. And that's where just taking it up, down to him, waiting for that chance, looking for that pressure. That's where the pressure start building onto their side. And that's they're very careful with that point. Last 6 minutes at least they have to play with that same way, and that's where they're keeping it hard with that long pass, long kick, easy one inside that way. Last 6 minutes to go, and that's where keeping it simple and hard for it. And that's where jersey number 8 passes it back to jersey number 13 back, and then still that chance rises, but well done by the goalkeeper diving to his left. Then that's great way clearance coming back. And now you see that absolutely great work from the defense line. Absolutely, the defense is just enjoying this game from this center half and just thinking somehow and making sure that it's a big relief day for them. No much task as the forward line still hasn't giving any chance to any of the players. And that's where is a great way to watch it up. And that is a great way to watch it up down as we look and set it back, as we look and see that back. Last 5 to 6 minutes left. That's all in the first half. Very much confident Punjab side. With every single minute passing on, they're filling with confidence. Defense line enjoying it more as today they've been no much work from their end as already the forward line claiming all the way in the game, setting a great standard for the game. working and enjoying this moment with everything we've seen in this match. Small passes, big passes with sideways, good clearance in the end, and then that's a great work done from their side, especially last 5 minutes to go, and they wanted to add one more. That's what Punjab is in big need. They wanted to at least get one more goal just to get enjoying this match and takes a lead to three in the first half, at least with almost six goals to finish up this match. And that's we see things not perfectly right as hint of an injury with that header. With that header, long cross, we see there's a collusion, I think so. And yes, he dives to save it and lands on the turf, which indicates he's not okay. And yes, he's okay. All right, that's good news. Everyone is fine, which is good to watch. Their fitness, their body tone is much important in the game as they have to be very fit for the upcoming matches as well, keeping in the mind. And that's you see everywhere the ball being going. Ramandeep Singh prominently will be today the best player of the match. If we see the number of assists, the number of if we calculate the time the ball with individual player, then Ramandeep Singh will be one of them who have at least handled the ball most time. He's been in the game with that cross. Oh, just hits the pole. That could have been beauty. Absolutely great and gorgeous. But you see that control over that ball has been immense. Immense control. Again, Ramandeep Singh. And the time's ticking off. Waiting for that time. Just flowing with that rhythm. Jersey number 8. We have Jashanpreet Singh. We have Pavandeep Singh, Aniket Tigga, Mohammad Subhan, Shahid Khan in defense side, Yuvraj Singh there, who've been great players. Jersey number 8 again, we see, and just going it away. And not sure of how much additional time will be provided as we are just close to that 45 minutes half time. And yes, in the end, just takes it easy. 45 minutes. About to half time, not sure of how much additional time will provide it entering inside the D. Looks to pass it back. Good angle and then dives. Well done in the end. 2 minutes of additional time provided, but well done. Absolutely great work. And we see that quickly indication for the physiotherapist to come in. And as we see that great dive from his end, and we see that he's on the ground. He has hurted himself, and that's absolutely quite tough. We see quickly physiotherapist running at his side. Not sure will be okay on the ground or just he'll be back on time. We pray for his great and we wait for that time. 46 minutes, time ticking off, and that's where the time ticking off rolling back with that time effect. Just waiting short for the moment. Looks to get it back inside that touch. And that could be a chance. Missed that one up completely. 47 minutes, not sure of how much time left. As quickly, any time, any point of time, we can hear that whistle sound coming up back. And that's where it takes it down. Again, that pass, jersey number 13 with that long pass to the right and inside that box. Would look to go for that header, and that's the final time for the half time being called off. And that's the scoreboard. We see Punjab with 2, Chandigarh nil, and we'll back shortly within that half time. And what a great way to watch this first half. Completely in control from the Punjab side, and that's where the Chandigarh side not happy with their current performance, but will look to come back strongly in the second half. And that's will back shortly within time. We are back for this second half. Both teams have got their break. They all have decided which will be the streaming site for them. As change in the sites, and not sure which player will come for the change point. But a great game ahead. But we see that striking of weekly jersey number 12 coming up, and the substitute side. We have Devesh Rawat in for Garnav, and that is a great way to at least give a chance. You know, the team is losing their confidence, losing their rhythm, and it's great to have some changes with the current lineup, giving chance to each and every player, and that's where we got idea, and that's where we get a great picture of who is doing right or wrong, who is providing with what, and from that angle, from that perspective, easier for us to get to know much more about the sense. And that's we see that team lining up for their respective position. And that's we see that clearly, that one up, and the time ticks off, countdown starts, and that is a great way to watch this one up. And that's quickly we see things not going right, and that's okay, all right. Pass thrown from the side jersey number 19 with that one, and getting it back to jersey number 13. There we have Shahid Khan, Mohammad Subhan. And that is a great way. Watch it up. Takes it high, gets it set, back it side, inside that way. And just with that brilliant pass, cross. And that's good way. Watch it up back. Inside that chance. And a great sight of clearance with everything working hard. And that's become great. Watch it up back inside. Looks everything all right and great. And that's we see absolutely great work done in the end, working hard with that sense, getting things okay. And that's quick good work done in the end. Jersey number 14 now, this time with that jersey number 4 especially, we see that change in that side. Jersey number 4, garden of the man, passing his back to jersey number 13, Shahid Khan. Sukhwinder Singh with jersey number 4, I would say, from the other side. And you see that whistle immediately with that time effect. And then taking it high, taking that high, easy chance. And as good in the forward line as wonderful in defense line as well. Fully commandable, fully in controlled. Aniket Tigga gets the ball back with that quick movement, very quick movement and good footwork from his teamwork. Advances to the pitch, I would say inside that D, and then looking to get somehow again Ramandeep Singh, the man with a golden boot, I would say. What a great performance, covering all the regions from center half to the inside ring, and that's where we see that one up. And that's with the long kick again. And that's we see from time to time things happening like that. Getting that inside up. Again, chance. And gets it banged on. Chance there and banged on. You see opportunity high and higher it goes. Punjab in controlled. Punjab in the best form as you see them up. What a great team. Wonderful pass. Left the ball and just that touch. A great touch of joy. Jersey number 17 with that finishing boot. Yashvir Singh, we would say. And a great way. We back to back goals in the second half. Almost in great touch. Great control this team is. And that's time to time things working hard, things coming in their way as they wanted to lead this side strongly with that point. And absolutely great to watch it up back. Inside that touch, cracker of that deal, jersey number 12 with that brilliant touch, and then playing with that right mind, right intensity. That's where they wanted to mark each player back. Marking has been tremendous from both the sides, as with good kick coming back in with that hint cross. Chance for another one. Bicycle kick with that brilliant clearance, but still hasn't cleared yet. That good ball back into Punjab side. Falls it back. Final whistle blows up. And just carried away with that time, almost enjoying this moment, enjoying this rhythm, and that's where they're enjoying every moment from the site. And that's along with that kick, looking to get it set inside that way. Jersey number 10 with that brilliant touch, but good work done in the end. Cross and does it back from long range. That is a beauty. Absolutely beauty. He stunned him back with that movement. No answer to the goalkeeper. And I would say this is the best goal of the day and the goal of the show. That you see back. He was ready with that touch, almost ready, and then sets it back, creating that milestone. Pawandeep Singh with that brilliant, brilliant work. And five on the board with lot of time left. And you see that's back to back counter attack, creating trouble with every side and every corner to the Punjab side, to the Chandigarh. And the right touch, touch of ease, and then jersey number 17 misses that mark, and the good clearance in the end coming back up. And the long range just missed that mark up. And that's with that kick straight into that side and just waiting for that inch. And that's with that long kick. Easy pass, great command, great show as we wait for last 30 minutes of the play. And that's Punjab just passing time. That's what they are experimenting in all the best way. And this time as well, get it through. Through to his hand. No, he's got it back in his hand. Good control, good touch. And that's with that time ticking off, waiting for that one up, looking for that segment, waiting for that time frame, and then in the end, just losing that touch inside that way. And that's just the touch, brilliant touch. That's easy as you like. With that time ticking off, waiting for that one up, and that's clearance coming back up. and that's good way from center half to center line with midfield, and that's with the covering region for all the area. They are making sure that every player is participating, has got some or the other way contribution to the game, and just in that rhythm, you see so much filled with joy, enjoying the moment, and that's a great way to lead the team. Winning in every sense is not every time feasible, as you see, playing with the whole team, making sure that each player excels, and that's what a good leader is, and that's we have completely we're satisfied with the Punjab side, with the side of team they have left around in their way, providing chances to each of the player, and the header has he got it through inside, whistles call up, and that's indication for that whistle roundup, and that's with that time. A good one. We're fifth on the Punjab. And now that would be a question. How many more goals will Punjab add into that side? How much more? How much more will they add to their storyline up? How much more will they add up to the storyline up? And that cross. Brilliant. And that is absolutely brilliant from the work. Brilliant from the time. And that's just taking it away down. And that's good way. Great work. Absolutely, we are enjoying with that same hint, and that is a great way where team starts competing toughly. You see great improvement from the very first day. Punjab looks to be a competent team, very hard to compete, and in the game, Chandigarh lost it their rhythm, lost it their teamwork. Actually, this is more about building the teamwork, where Punjab from the very first minute builds that team with every small passes, long passes, good coordination between the players, and that's where they own the game. They start getting momentum in the game, and that's where Chandigarh laps that part today, and they'll surely look upon the side. The coach is also not happy with what is going up. The Ankur Khanna, the head coach Sandeep Sandhu, with the kind of performance we've seen, not up to the mark, derogatory performance, as they wanted to come back in any sort of way. And that just what about the great match it creates, it gets it back inside. And when we watch it up, it was looking a great complete match, a match that looks great from every angle, every perspective. You look at every side from the game ahead, keeping that shape, keeping that shape ahead, with every moment fighting hard, and that what it makes typical way for the side, just with that brilliant kick, brilliant touch, and let it go away. Absolutely great one. 69 minutes, just about to 70. And that's with that kick, with that time, have got it back. And that's with that good ball, small ball, just in the midnight, pass it back, and that's ideally what they wanted to get the game ahead with that time. And that's with that time going ahead, fighting hard. Again, now with this 20 minutes, how much more goal they would like to post it. And that's they wanted to get it ahead with that time, with that way, inside that way up. And that's the whistle coming up with that time. And that's the whistle. And the game turning up from the side. A one sided game, I would say, fairly dominated by the Punjab side. And that's again with that easy one, picking that one up with that time and a good one. And that's just with that touch, with that go. And the time ticking. Last 15 minutes hardly left. Within that time, they're just enjoying this game as you see with experimenting whatever they can do. Substitute players coming up, and with that try, kicking it away with that same intent. And a great way, great work done in the end. But we see that ball with ease. So much one sided game, long range kick goes it over. And you see that whistle coming up, and that's what a break, I'm sure, would give a big sigh of relief to players. They'll be back shortly, and then it will give them a big sigh of relief, relaxing, as it's been 75 minutes on the ground playing it hard, giving 100% on every occasion. And that's important for them as they seems out to be exhausted now. Back on the field, last 14 minutes to go. The team lining up for their respective positions straight away, ensuring they're back with that same int. And that's with that touch, brilliant touch inside. Looks to set it around that way. And yes, it does. Time ticking off. They're just playing with that such a way that they're just focusing on the time lapsing. That's all. Having an eye on the clock, just quickly passing that last 12 minutes to go, as they played so well, and in the end wanted to add another, successfully added sixth one on the board, and the scoreboard rises to 6 with 12 minutes to go. And that is a great way. And just check, is that the goal given? And yes, it is. So 6 on the board with last 12 minutes to go. At least one goal, that's where the supporters from Chandigarh side would be thinking and would be expecting the team to at least provide one goal. They wanted to add to get their confidence back as they finding it struggling over the lineup, as they wanted to check it hardly with what will happen in the next 11 minutes and the rest of the matches. They need to be very careful with that timing. And that's just with that ease, with that clearance coming back inside that way. And that's the header coming up back inside that way. Absolutely great. Watch it upright. Checking that one up inside that way. Looks to set it back. And that's where they're just handling that one up. Finding it tough onto that side. Making it sure they possesses that moment. They get it through to that point. And that's what it takes back inside that way. And again kicks it back inside, keeping that last 6 minutes. And now that's coming back inside, creating that chances. And with that time, it looks he's got it back with that possession, with that right intent. Just looks to seal that moment back up within that time frame, lapsing that one up. And that is a great way, great finish just to wait for that chance. Look around, set this one as great. And we see that great contribution of good passes working quietly in that region. And again, long range back inside, and then that's a good work done in the end. Last 6 minutes to go hardly. And that's what more we can see in this last 6 minutes remaining. And that's we see big pass coming from right to left, left to right. Good one up as he takes it back, pulls inside that way, and then side arm, side wrist, and now taking that charge. Boys in red looks to create some aggression. Good movement, and that's a brilliant ball through that gap, but could not find that right person in the end, missing that opportunity. Long range pass, perfectly picked it up and gets it through him. This is quick running, absolutely great. Quick legs around and then straight into the hands of the goalkeeper with that brilliant passing perfection. And that's last 3 minutes to go, and that's what they are keeping it ahead for that time. And that's the header coming up quickly with that charge. Long range kick again with that wonderful touch. Straight, and last 30 seconds to go in the full time, and there will be some additional time will also be provided with that game, hardly 2 to 3 minutes, and that's what is Punjab side eagerly waiting for that final clock to whistle as seems out to be exhausted both teams. Perfect weather condition here at this wonderful venue, Bengaluru, and that's we see the 90 minutes team. The full time comes. And that's just that kick coming up back 91 minutes. And that's the 2 minutes additional provided. Last 40 seconds to go. Wanted to add one more, but a good side of clearance, but that's not enough with 30 seconds to go. Hardly we can see that kind of aggression today not shown from the Chandigarh side, but Punjab side completely dominating it so well in the game, as ruling this game up, as they own this place, as the timer ticking off, and that's we have the final whistle about to come. And yes, it is. That's the line for Punjab winning this by big margin 6. And Chandigarh nil will be disappointed with the kind of performance. And I'm sure the coach will really be happy with the kind of performance Punjab did. Praveen Kumar Nirmal, deep with the kind of coach that they have, wonderful, has great mentorship, leadership shown today, with great teamwork as well. And that's in the full time we have for today. And that's in the full time we have. And tomorrow matches we have Delhi versus Goa at 8:15 a.m. Bengaluru football, and Odisha versus Uttar Pradesh at 11:15 a.m. Thank you for this match. We'll back shortly tomorrow to see another great match coming up. Thank you.